Welcome back to Upcoming Cruiser Bikes, where we usually dive deep into the latest in cruiser motorcycle innovation. But today, we're taking a detour, one you won't want to miss. Imagine the machine that started it all, the original people's car, the Ford Model T. Now, imagine it reborn in 2025. That's right. Ford has just shaken the automotive world by reintroducing one of the most iconic vehicles in human history. But this isn't just a nostalgia-driven concept. It's a bold leap into the future, bridging over a century of innovation with a design that honors the past while embracing what lies ahead. Buckle up, because we're about to take a ride into the future with the 2025 Ford Model T. Backstory: the car that changed the world. To understand the impact of the 2025 version, we have to rewind to the early 1900s. The original Ford Model T, launched in 1908, wasn't just a car, it was a revolution. It put America on wheels, transformed industry with the assembly line, and redefined personal freedom. Now, over 100 years later, Ford is bringing that legacy back, not as a museum piece, but as a fully realized, road-ready vehicle that captures the essence of its ancestor while being engineered for the modern driver. Design: retro meets futuristic minimalism. Let's talk design. Ford didn't just slap a modern chassis on an old blueprint. The 2025 Model T is a carefully crafted tribute. Think of it as retrofuturism done right. The silhouette echoes the high-riding, upright shape of the original, but it's sculpted with aerodynamic efficiency in mind. Matte black and polished aluminum accents replace chrome, and LED lighting subtly mimics vintage lantern-style headlamps. It's a love letter to the past, wrapped in 21st century sophistication. Inside, it's a blend of minimalism and tech. The cabin feels open, almost like a lounge, with natural wood detailing and recycled leather seats. There's a floating OLED touchscreen, but it's been designed to fade into the background when not in use, keeping with the Model T's famously simple ethos. No flashy gimmicks. Just intuitive, essential design. Powertrain: all-electric reinvention. Underneath that iconic shell lies a completely new heart. The 2025 Ford Model T is fully electric. No combustion engine. No emissions. Just smooth, silent performance. Ford hasn't officially confirmed the exact powertrain specs yet, but early reports suggest it will feature a rear-wheel drive setup with a single electric motor capable of producing around 200 horsepower. Not a supercar, but more than enough for city cruising and weekend getaways. The battery is rumored to offer a range of 250 to 300 miles on a full charge, making it surprisingly practical for daily use. And in a nod to the original Model T's mechanical simplicity, the 2025 version features very few moving parts, making it one of the lowest maintenance EVs in Ford's upcoming lineup. Technology: smart simplicity. Here's where things get interesting. While most modern cars are loaded with complex driver assist features, the 2025 Model T takes a slightly different path. Yes, it has adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and even a basic autopilot mode. But all of it is optional and easily toggled off. Ford wants this car to appeal to drivers who want to drive, people who crave that feeling of connection with the road. The infotainment system is powered by Ford's new minimalist OS, designed to be distraction-free. Navigation, music, and essential vehicle data only. No social media. No overload. The goal? Reconnect drivers with the joy of the journey, not just the destination. Customization: a car that's uniquely yours. In a beautiful nod to the Model T's history, any color as long as it's black, Ford is offering the 2025 version in a range of historically inspired colors: classic black, of course, but also industrial gray, rusted copper, and pearl ivory. But the real customization comes in the form of modular add-ons. Want a convertible top? Snap it on. Prefer a minimalist hard roof? You got it. Even the dashboard can be swapped out for different themes, from digital minimalist to analog inspired. It's like buying a base model and building your dream car from there, just like people did with the original. Price and availability, a future classic in the making. Now for the big question, how much does this future retro dream cost? Ford has positioned the 2025 Model T to be accessible, not cheap, but not out of reach. Starting at around $29,000, it's expected to attract first-time EV buyers, urban commuters, and collectors alike. That's a bold move, especially considering how high prices have climbed for most new cars these days. Production will be limited for the first year, with only 25,000 units planned. Each one will be serialized, and early buyers will get special, Founders Edition, badging. If Ford sees enough demand, and let's be honest, they will, production will expand globally in late 2026. Cultural impact, why this matters. So why does this car matter so much? Because it's more than just a vehicle, it's a symbol. The 2025 Model T challenges the notion that innovation always means more complexity. It proves that sometimes, looking backward is the best way to move forward. In a world of oversized SUVs, bloated tech, and skyrocketing prices, the Model T is a breath of fresh air. A car that dares to be different by being simple. It's also a quiet statement from Ford. A reminder of their roots. And maybe even a subtle challenge to the rest of the industry: can you build something meaningful without losing the soul? Closing thoughts, a new chapter for an old legend. The 2025 Ford Model T isn't just a clever throwback. It's a complete reinvention. It's what happens when heritage meets innovation, when the spirit of freedom and accessibility that defined the 20th century meets the clean, conscious design of the 21st. Whether you're a fan of cars, bikes, or anything with wheels and a soul, you've got to respect what Ford has pulled off here. We might be upcoming cruiser bikes, but we salute good design and timeless engineering, wherever it comes from. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Upcoming Cruiser Bikes, and let us know in the comments, would you drive the 2025 Ford Model T? Until next time, keep the wheels turning and the spirit alive.